हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक टू कलेक्शन ऑफ स्टडी यूट्यूब चैनल। आज की इस एजुकेशनल वीडियो में मैं आप लोगों को डीएवी क्लास 8 एसएसटी के चैप्टर नंबर 15 इंडिया मार्चेस अहेड का सॉल्यूशन देने वाली हूँ। तो चलिए स्टूडेंट्स शुरू करते हैं। टिक द करेक्ट ऑप्शन। द फर्स्ट गवर्नर जनरल ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंट इंडिया वाज लॉर्ड माउंटबेटन। Sikkim became a part of India in the year 1975. Option number C. Agricultural production in India shot up due to Green Revolution. Option number C. Who imposed emergency in India in 1975? Indira Gandhi. Option number B. Pondicherry was liberated from the French. Option number B. Next देखते हैं filling the blanks. The first 5-year plan was presented for the period from 1951 to 1956. The Indian Independence Act was based on Mountbatten Plan. Chakravarti Rajagopalachari was the last Governor General of Free India. As per the Indian Independence Act 1947, the princely states were given the freedom to decide which dominion to join. The states of Hyderabad and Junagadh joined India after military section. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं। राइट ए टेक्निकल टर्म और एन एप्रोप्रिएट वर्ड फॉर ईच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स। द इंस्टीट्यूशन रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर होल्डिंग फ्री एंड फेयर इलेक्शंस इन इंडिया, इलेक्शन कमीशन। द कॉलोनियल स्टेट लिबर्टेड फ्रॉम द पोर्टुगीज इन 1961, गोवा। द असेंबली दैट मेड द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया, कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली। If need be, it is formed after the elections to form a government alliances. The architect of India's foreign policy, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Next देखते हैं। Answer the following questions in brief. Who framed the Constitution of India and how? It was framed by a constituent assembly with indirectly elected members of the provincial legislative assemblies. Second point है, the constituent assembly took 2 years, 11 months and 17 days to complete the drafting of the constitution for India. Third point, it held its first session in 1946. It reassembled on August 14, 1947 as the Sovereign Constituent Assembly for the Dominion of India. Last point है, it was passed on November 26, 1949 and adopted on January 26, 1950. Next देखते हैं question number 2. Describe India's economic progress by highlighting the major achievements in this field. Our economic progress can witness in expansion and diversification of production both in industry and agriculture. Second point है, the government has built the infrastructure like power, information, technology, communication, transport, etc. थर्ड पॉइंट देखते हैं। इंडियन गवर्नमेंट हैज ऑल्सो फॉलोड ए पॉलिसी ऑफ इंकरेजिंग इंडिजिनियस इंडस्ट्रीज एंड गिवन देम ए लॉट ऑफ असिस्टेंस। इन द एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर, मैकेनाइजेशन, इरिगेशन, फर्टिलाइजर्स एंड रिसर्च हैव इम्प्रूव्ड द सिनेरियो। नेक्स्ट देखते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन ए नेशनल पॉलिटिकल पार्टी एंड ए रीजनल पॉलिटिकल पार्टी. Give one example of each. National political party, a party that secures at least 6% of the total votes in Lok Sabha election or assembly elections in 4 states and wins at least 4 seats in the Lok Sabha is recognized as a national party. It represents in the whole country. Example: INC, BJP, etc. Next है regional political party. A party that secures at least 6% of the total votes in an election to the legislative assembly of a state and wins at least 2 seats is recognized as a state party, regional party. It represents in a particular region of the country. Example: JMM, AJSU, JVM, etc. Next question है question number 4. Explain any 3 challenges being faced by the Indian society even now. 3 challenges being faced by the Indian society even now are: nation building period because of diverse religious, social and economic conditions that were influenced by castes, classes, communities and gender discrimination. Poverty and illiteracy were rampant. All these hurdles were a stumbling block in the progress of the country. Next देखते हैं question number 5. Our democratic government has also protected the interest of the backward sections of the society. Justify the statement. Our government has also protected the interest of the backward sections of the society as many steps have been taken to achieve social progress in India through legislations like provision for reservation in legislatures, reservation in government jobs and in educational institutions for SC, STs and OBCs. The government of India has taken concrete steps to provide social justice to all and to end inequalities in our society, providing them reservation. Next देखते हैं long answer type question. State the main features of the Indian Independence Act 1947. The British rule over India would end with immediate effect. An independent dominion of India was made, including the united provisions under the British like Madras Presidency, Carnatic, East Punjab, West Bengal, Assam, etc. West Punjab, North East Frontier Province, Sindh and East Bengal would go to Pakistan. The princely states were given to freedom to decide which dominion to join. The dominion of India and Pakistan were granted complete freedom and they become members of the British Commonwealth. Next question देखते हैं question number 2. Describe the progress made by India in the field of industry and agriculture. Our economic progress can be witnessed in expansion and diversification of production both in industry and agriculture. The government has built the infrastructure like power, information technology, communication, transport, etc. Indian government has also followed a policy of encouraging indigenous industries and given them a lot of assistance. In the agriculture sector, mechanization, irrigation, fertilizers and research have improved the scenario. The progress and development can be witnessed in the Green Revolution, the White Revolution, etc. Next देखते हैं question number 3. Mention any 5 basic features of India's foreign policy. 5 basic features of India's foreign policies are: regional cooperation, friendly correlations with neighbors, non-alignment, Panchsheel, anti-racialism, promotion of world peace. Next देखते हैं question number 4. Highlight the main features of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's India Vision 2020. It is the dream of all Indians that India should emerge as a vibrant and dynamic country and make great progress in all fields. Better quality of education is required at all levels from basic literacy to high-tech science and technology. Raising of agriculture productivity and industrial quality, spurring growth of IT and biotechnology. Improving health and nutrition, tackling issues related to population growth, energy and water conservation, peace and security are required. Last point है, Dr. Kalam said that the day is not far when enlightened and ignited minds will transform India into a competitive, beautiful nation. Next and last question देखते हैं, question number 5. Why did India opt for a democratic setup? In your opinion, how far have succeeded in this respect? It aimed at vesting the sovereign power in the hands of the people. Hence, India opted for a democracy. It was necessary to have a system where every section of society would be represented. Every community, religion and language would enjoy equal status. Equality means equality of status and opportunities without any discrimination. It achieved 70 years of destination without any major or minor problems. That is why our democracy is the world's largest and successful democracy. स्टूडेंट्स, इसी के साथ हम लोगों का ये वीडियो कंप्लीट हो गया। यदि आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिए और यदि आप मेरे चैनल पे नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके बेल आइकन को प्रेस करके ऑल पे प्रेस कर लीजिए, क्योंकि मैं आपके लिए एजुकेशन वीडियोस लाती रहती हूँ। स्टूडेंट्स, यदि आप किसी और सब्जेक्ट का एक्सप्लेनेशन एंड सॉल्यूशन वीडियो चाहते हैं तो नीचे कमेंट बॉक्स में कमेंट कर दीजिए और वीडियो कैसा लगा कमेंट करके जरूर बताइएगा। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग।